In lighter news, our youth and government team has been preparing for this upcoming conference.
Here is Hope, Waylon, and Annavi with Youth and Government.
February 23rd, Soul Creek students are headed to Nashville for the Youth and Government Conference. If you don't know what Youth and Government is, we have our third-year sponsor, Ms. Zeman, and students Rachel Hutchings and Haley Speller to give us the inside scoop.
Youth in government is like a mock government situation for the kids. They can play different roles in the government. So they could be a legislator that creates a bill and then argues for it. They can be a lawyer who argues a case to the Supreme Court. They could be a lobbyist who works for politicians and basically promotes the bills of other politicians. Or they can be a member of the press. So they're covering the conference. Conference happens once a year, in which students who participate go to the Capitol building. And the cool part is they actually get to work in the Capitol building. So if you're a legislator, you're actually in the chambers that state politicians work in. If you're a lawyer, you're actually in the state Supreme Court arguing your case, which makes it very authentic.
I joined EA because I was really interested in getting to learn how the government worked, and I also wanted a fun trip to Nashville with my friends.
I also wanted to go to Nashville with my friends, but also I have a hot pink blazer that I haven't worn yet, so this is a good opportunity.
My favorite part was getting to participate in our committees. That was really fun, and then getting to meet and form relationships with a whole bunch of students from all across Tennessee. I met a lot of people that I still talk to.
I really enjoyed doing that too, but it was probably the guy who made us Euros 3 nights in a row.
Youth and Government is the perfect opportunity to get a hands-on experience with our Tennessee government. Here's our sponsor and students to give us an inside scoop on why you should join.
So not only does this help students to kind of understand the way that government works, they get, they're not just learning about it in a classroom, they're actually going through the steps of creating a bill, arguing the bill, and then watching it into fruition. So it's more of a hands-on experience with how government works, which gives them a better idea. Even if they don't want to become a politician or a lawyer, it helps as a citizen to understand how our government can work for us. But not only that, it also gives you communication skills, it gives you good debate skills, and it helps you, it's, if anything else, a really great opportunity to make connections with your peers across the state.
I would recommend it to younger students just because it was really cool to get to know more about the Tennessee state government and the laws that affect us every day.
And it looks really, really good on college applications, so that's a big reason.
If you'd like to join Youth and Government, talk with Ms. Zeman today.
Thanks, guys.
New year, new you. Let's look at New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions are promises that people make to themselves to do something differently than they did the last year. New Year's resolutions are originated from 4,000 years ago from the ancient Babylonians.
There are many New Year's resolutions that people all around the world set for themselves. A couple examples are to lose weight, save money, be nicer, or even take over the tri-state area.
And today we're going to ask some of our Soul Creek students what their New Year's resolutions are.
What are your New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution, kind of depressing, but I didn't want to cry on my birthday, and I didn't want to cry on New Year's, but I ended up crying on my birthday.
That's too bad. What are your New Year's resolutions?
Honestly, to get in shape. I feel like I've let myself go really, and if I can't do that, I want to be one of the people of all time. At least one of the people.
Maybe one day. Sir. What would you like to do for your New Year's resolutions?
I'm gonna try to lose some weight. I'm kind of getting a little flabby down there. We're gonna try to fix that.
This has been Dakota,
John,
Cash, Jake,
with your New Year's resolutions.
This year in 2023, Panther News is thinking more globally.
Here is Brooke with the Minute News.
Recently, the House of Representatives welcomed the 117th Congress. With this new Congress, they were required to find a new Speaker of the House. This Speaker of the House vote took 4 days and 15 ballots until they finally decided on Representative Kevin McCarthy. This is the longest that has ever taken since before the Civil War. The Ukrainian Interior Minister and 16 others were killed during a helicopter crash in Kiev. Also during this time, Russia resumed missile attacks against the Ukrainian people. Recently, 2 people from Florida were arrested after they called 911 in assistance of moving the furniture out of the house that they were burglarizing. When police arrived at the scene, they noticed that the house was unowned by anyone and that the intruders came in through an unlocked door. When the police caught these 2 intruders, they also found out that they were calling 911 to ask for assistance in moving the furniture and also for a ride to the airport because they wanted to spend the weekend in New York. This has been Minute News. I'm Brooke Wilson.
Next up is Garrett and Barrett on this year's duck season.
Headed to the ramp when we pull up, they gon' know it's us. 3 o'clock, pushing off the dock, we gon' roll the rocks, a kid to kill, switching rap.
I'm Barrett.
I'm Garrett, and this is your weekly East Tennessee Duck Hunting Report.
Back here with another East Tennessee hunter, Kel Burton. How's your season went so far, Kel?
It ain't been too good, buddy. Ain't been killing many ducks. Killed a few geese, you know.
Well,
Killed 2 mallards. Probably the only 2 mallards in Tennessee right now.
Yep.
Just, birds ain't been working good, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I've seen you see that myself. How do you recommend to kill more ducks in East Tennessee, or just not even try East Tennessee at all?
Go to Arkansas.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Yep. Got 2 pretty good East Tennessee duck hunters right here. How's y'all boys' duck season went so far?
You know, mine went pretty good. You seen on my Snapchat. We did what me and Barry killed on yesterday.
Yeah.
And then Friday we killed a wood duck, and then last Tuesday we killed 2 blacks.
Yeah. How's your duck season went so far, Mr. Barry Dotson?
Well, I suck at shooting.
Still.
Didn't really kill nothing.
Yep. You heard it here first from Hole Snatcher McGee.
Yeah.
Let's end this video with how do y'all recommend to kill more ducks in East Tennessee?
Don't go hunt people's holes.
Yeah. Back here with the last East Tennessee hunter. How's your season went so far?
Started off pretty good. Had a few really good hunts around here, you know. And lately, towards the end of the season, it's just been a downward spiral, I'd say.
How do you think the last couple of weeks are going to go over the season?
Well, I think with it starting to get cold again, you might see a few new birds push in, but not personally expecting anything too great.
What recommendations do you have for East Tennessee duck hunters?
Honestly, just go. Just get out there.
Well, it's nice to hear that the hunters in East Tennessee are doing pretty well for themselves this season. Me personally, I've gotten to where I kill something every time I go, so I'm happy about it. How about yourself, Barry?
That's good. This weekend we killed a 3-man limit of mallards. Started off real slow this year and starting to pick up, so hopefully we can keep it rolling.
Thank you for watching Panther News.